go up over here next to the farm. Alrighty, everybody, or just ourselves in the future. Welcome to our base tour, Mega Base. Today is one of the last days of March 2026. When did we start this? I think we started this world like December of 2024, didn't we? Like,
Yeah, it was a while
it's
ago.
been a minute, bro. So, but like, we only really worked on it for like 6 months. Because I low-key have not played this world in like 6 months, but
Yeah, it's
it
been
is
forever.
finished. The base, I'd say, is finished, right? Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I agree.
All right, let's do a fly around of the entire base. I'm gonna go just kind of check the back. That's our tree farm. We get the walls at least 3 high on every side, but since they're all the same level, some sides are. There we go. This looks so sick at night. Yeah, night is definitely moved. To kind of show this base off. It's a mountain. We found a snowy. We found a naturally occurring cherry blossom forest on a snowy mountain, which is exactly what we wanted. So we got right over here. We have our farm on the outside, and kind of a mini farm out there too. But all the walls are 3 thick, and the glass took forever to put everything in. But this base looks so freaking sick, dude. All right, meet me at the front. We're gonna go inside. This is the main kind of gate area. I think right there is where we wanted to build like a big gate, but lights to freaking, what are they called? All right, let's walk into the base. We have our nice little river over here coming down from the top of it. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Did Ben build this? Or was that Sam?
Yeah, Ben did. What's up? I'm back. Sorry, my mom called me.
No, you're good. I'm at the front, kind of where the statue is. We have
Yeah,
the
I'm coming.
dragon's head, some blood, or sword. We just defeated the dragon all together. It's kind of goated. And we have a nice little lazy river coming down.
All right. Shall we continue?
Let's continue the tour. Okay, so we have our little hobbit hole design. That was me and Jack's
Beautiful.
design over here. We have 2 clan sigils. We got our main one over here and kind of our more decorational planar one over here. But we have them on our shields too, so it's kind of aura. That'd be good at battle. Yeah, let me throw my armor on my. I forgot. I called it wife beater. Was my chest like?
Oh my god.
Long johns with my pants and Air Jordan 1s on my shoes. Okay. And then first thing you'll see into the base, we got our koi pond. Kind of, the Japanese style for everything else. And didn't Sam name these like turds? Yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
Classic. Okay. And into the base we have our rooms. We have split. We got Jack's, mine, and then kind of like just normal base rooms. And to the left is where everybody else lives. I'll do separate tours of everybody's really quickly, but we have, I think this is Sam's base, right? We got Waffle's house, I mean, with his dog Waffle, and I don't think he did anything else downstairs, but good. Yeah, I remember we had to like break it open. Let's continue next room over. This is.
Can confirm there's nothing down there.
Okay, sweet. This is, I think, James's. Yeah, this is James's room.
Yeah.
I don't think his goes lower than this floor, but. Oh, well, yeah, we moved everything around. This was not how he had it. It was a little bit more open.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
Yeah, we had to like cramp it, I think, because he was encroaching on Ben's space, right?
Yep. And now we got the Ben's room.
Got a nice little checkerboard pattern.
Designs,
And then, yeah, look at this very interesting design down here.
Oh, perfect. We'll move on from that. I think Charlton didn't really do anything with his room over here. Is this Charlton's room? Or is it? Yeah.
Yeah, it might be. No, Charlton's was over here, I think. Come here.
Was this Charlton? Oh, you're right.
This is Charlton's.
So he only really played a little bit, but then the very furthest room down was nobody's. We just had it open in case somebody else wanted to join. Alright, we'll do me and your room next before we go over to the other stuff. Alright, we'll start with mine right here. Basic
Beautiful.
living room. Got a nice lighting, everything's kind of cool. I have a ladder system to get done from each floor. And then this is my storage room. Each one of my floors has this water elevator so I can get up quickly. But yeah, simple storage, nothing crazy. Next one is just like my smelting room. So might be stuff still in here. Who knows? Cool. And yeah, I think the last one down here, I don't have anything. Yeah. This is the very bottom. Was just me and Jack. And then the farm over here with its sugarcane, yeah. A lot of sugarcane. Okay, now let me go to the top and go to Jack.
Plenty of sugar.
Got my horse, my dogs, Aura. And to Jack, would you like to tell the people, kind of break down
Yeah,
the room
sure.
a little
I'll
bit?
break it down a little bit. You know, we've got a little bit of a hang lantern cozy vibe here. I went for a little inset. We've got all my beautifully named dogs like Water Bucket, Wheat Seeds, Totem of Undying, Waxed Exposed Copper Bulb. You know, classic names. Down here we've got a storage system. I have a similar water elevator as well. Lots of storage, and then a bunch of weird drops down to like a little bit of a library area, I guess. And then you can head down to, oh, don't take that drop. Down here is like a smelting area with a plant board. But yeah,
Nice.
that's pretty much everything.
And then we have the farmer here, so they have all the
my
levels.
audio went out.
All right, now let's finish the top floor.
Hello?
Yeah, what's up? Oh, you're
Broke over you at all? That's my bad. I couldn't hear you.
No, you're good. I said yeah. Everything looks great. Let's finish this
Thank you.
top floor first, and
Yeah.
come back down. So after we have all the rooms, we got a little dining table here with our clan sigil, and then we have our enchanting room with like just a bunch of random thing like dirt and stone and wood and stuff over here. Oh yeah, we have our trading hall back over this way, and our nether portals, of course. Trading hall's this way. We have basically every single enchant you could ever want. Some books for sale over there. Got our slaves working hard, you know.
Yep, we've got another floor of this underneath.
Let me check this part out.
Just all slaves you could ever really dream of, honestly.
All the ones you could ever need. And then the last thing up at top, I mean, I guess you could look around and kind of just see the view. There's some cool stuff inside the forest.
Oh yeah.
You just got like lanterns everywhere. The trees are covering the mountain.
Oh, let's go up top.
Oh yeah, let's go up top. I'll be up there in a second. Oh frick. Oh, my lighter's not on. That's why I couldn't. That's nice. All right, up here we have our hanging tree. It's not really a tree, but that's what we call it. It's for executions. Jack, who was the last person that was executed here?
Ben died a very, very annoying death here. You can see we had to like improvise a few added solutions to keep him in line as he died.
He was trying to escape, but he suffered and died a few times for his crimes.
Yeah, we made sure he did. So.
And the tree is it's a throwback to our old base where we had a tree at the top of the mountain too.
Yeah, beautiful.
That's where the beacons come out of. And we replaced all the we replaced all the snow that was like the sinking snow.
Yeah, there shouldn't be any up here.
And we got rid of it all, so it's all nice and finished. All right, let's go to this. We can check out the spiraling staircase. We don't have to go down it yet, but top floor, we have a spiraling staircase over here. And in the very top, I think we put nothing inside here. Just a room in case we wanted to chill up here, but I think we had a bed in here at one point, or like a chest or something, but it's pretty cool.
I know. I feel like we messed around with design for it, but we
Yeah,
never really decided on
it.
it.
It is what it is, bro.
And
then we also have our drop down to the gladiator arena down there. We have her cut out so you can watch it at every angle and cheer on your
Hop
favorite
on, bro.
gladiator. Okay, let's go on the second floor.
Yep.
Yeah, also you can get down to the very bottom where the mining is by dropping down these next to the beacons. So if you go straight into our base from that direction, we have stairs going down this way, where you have your farm, right?
Yeah, this is it produces, I forget, zombification potions, I think. Yeah.
Sick.
Weakness.
Let's go to.
Yeah.
And then we have, like we said over here, we have our villagers to trade with, and then the rest of our bases, our best of our rooms. I think that's it though on this floor, right? Just that one farm.
There's.
Koi fish pond at the bottom.
Yeah, we covered. Did you cover? Yeah, there's that.
And then
There's that.
this farm
Yeah.
right here too. If you go through the stairs.
Yeah, the giant. It's kind of villager shaped. Melon and pumpkin farm. Yeah. It's pretty nice. And then the sugar cane. Yeah.
Yeah, you said your sugar cane farm you built.
Yeah. That's right.
Go, dude. It looks nice too. There's just so much in this base. I keep forgetting.
I know, it's massive.
So yeah, that's Jack's room right over there. This is my room here, the two farms, and then all the way over here. I think this is the base where this is the bottom where the gladiator pit is, right?
Yeah. Here we go.
All right, and here you can have everyone watch you guys fight. And, oh yeah, we had like leather and iron armor.
Yeah, for a good fight in here.
You gotta put up your own stuff and just throw it out and settle your beef.
Yeah. Of course.
Okay. And then we already went down to the fourth floor, right? This is the third.
Yeah.
This is the last main floor. There's 3 main floors, and there's a fourth floor just for me and Jack, and we already went down there. So let's go down the spiraling staircase. Oh, it ends right here, but.
Yeah.
Do I trust myself without getting slimed?
I think you can do it. I'll do it too.
I'm just gonna be. I remember I dropped.
Yeah, get in the group call, man.
Perfectly.
Get on the server.
This is our pit down to the end of the earth, where we will be buried and where we will die. But here you are. Oh yeah, you can drop down the middle. I forgot. There's water in here.
Yeah.
Welcome to our. This is like our dragons lair type of like the Hobbit kind of vibe.
Oh, where are y'all?
We're at the very bottom right now.
Oh wait, have you showed them yet?
Yeah, we went through every single part of the base except for this. Okay.
Oh!
I forgot to put on my elytra.
Smart move there, bro. All right, so
well, you just popped a totem.
Let's continue the tour. We have our red dragon's egg here in its case, with a tree on top, kind of the cherry blossom vibe inside of a cave, which is kind of dope. Our gold and obsidian, and there's a diamond trail leading everywhere. So over here is where we will be buried. We go one by one. We got Echo 240, which is Charlton. Got J Nomrak, got James's stuff in here. Bedbugs is Sam. Benimus Maximus is Ben, obviously. The Solo Knights Jack, and Jefferson and mbretjeffrey. So we put our most valuable possessions in here. Well, a good bit of them, not all of them, because some of them we put them here, obviously.
Bro is stacked.
All of
Holy.
his stuff on here inside his totems and everything.
Yeah, mine is Ben.
This is decent. I have a good book.
And then I don't think we put stuff in all of them, but a good majority. And then we have our end chests and everything. But got our crosses to commemorate before we die and get slimed.
Nope.
And last thing before we wrap everything up is we have our stairs leading up until our mining shaft area.
Well, if you press Alt, you get like a cool POV.
Yeah. Duh.
They added that.
No, they didn't. That's always been there. Bro.
And then yeah, we have our smelting section in our mining shaft area here, and kind of just strip mining. It's classic stuff, bro. So yeah, that's the base. Let's go back down to the egg to wrap it up. This is the This is our greatest achievement. All the minerals and
Oh,
the
for
Energizer's
sure.
egg. Which we're not gonna be able to put the egg in our next world because you only get one egg, right?
Yeah.
I mean, wait, can't you get 2 if you defeat them again?
No.
I think it's just one for every.
Maybe.
No, I think
No, I don't think so.
2B2T. There's only one. All right. Well, let's have our funeral service.
Wait, on 2B2T, who has it?
There's a whole like YouTube video about who has everything. But I need someone to give a what do they call them? Not sermons. They call them a eulogy.
Hold up, what?
I need
Eulogy.
eulogies for our fallen brethren. All right, Jack. Give us a send off for the funeral service for all the boys.
Oh, whatever. After the video. Yeah, he is. All right.
Talk about the good times, bro. The good times in the world that we had.
Oh. Dude, when I was a young lad setting out into this world, I knew it was filled, ripe with fruits to be harvested, ripe with adventures to be had, ripe with beautiful times, memories to be made, and ripe, above all, with slaves to enslave and resources to strip from the land. I think we can all agree that we've done countless of every cruel and horrible thing we've ever dreamed of doing.
That village that we pillaged.
Oh, that village was beautiful. We watched the fires burn deep into the night. Ben, come here.
Here.
Are you not listening to my? Oh, there you are.
He's right. He's listening.
And it was beautiful. Do you remember, Ben, the village we burned?
Yes, bro.
One of the villages we burned. We blew it
Beautiful.
up. And it was just a wondrous sight. Wonderful memories.
Oh shoot, I'm turning on sticky keys.
Well, I appreciate it, Solo Knight. What about Ben? Ben, you have any final remarks for the people?
These were all my diamonds, I swear.
They're all your diamonds?
A bunch of these are my diamonds. They stole them from me, they raided me.
What's your greatest moment on the server?
Loki, being the first one to find an elytra. I bragged about that for a while. I bragged about that for a while, and I kept flying around, and then like everybody else was walking, and I was like,
oh, frick! Didn't we had like our loot in the end when we got slimed so much?
Yeah, Ben saved you guys.
Jack,
I saved y'all, bro.
With like netherite, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
We both did.
That was brutal.
I saved y'all, bro.
Everyone did. Didn't everybody fall in?
Except for me, I think.
I think you might have been the only
I
survivor.
saved y'all. Do you remember when we had to leave it for a week?
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably just stacking up the amount of loot that I have. Like, the amount of villagers I've exploited, like, we got a solid, like, hold on, let's just look at the statistics here. In terms of emeralds,
Yo.
I have probably...
Yeah, that's all your emeralds over there.
Yeah. Times crafted, I've crafted 20,000 emeralds.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
That's from blocks, so my block stat has to be like, where is it? Hold on.
Oh, like
at least 1,000.
2 grand.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, it's about 2,000 blocks of emeralds, bro.
Yeah.
I've crafted. This isn't correct because I had to have uncrafted a bunch of them, but I've crafted a total of 152 diamond blocks.
Dang, bro.
Oh yeah, so 1,200 emerald blocks is how many I've crafted. So, yeah, plenty of that. We've mined tons of, like, 92,000 netherrack is insane. That search for freaking that search for netherite is insane. But yeah, I would say that's probably my proudest achievement, is just the pure amount of
also, I got
here.
so scared when I lost my stuff and a bunch of other people's stuff in the end for like a week, and then it was still there a week later, and
Oh
I
yeah,
was
you
like,
got freaking lucky, dude.
yo, dude, I almost didn't get away from that Enderman, bro. I almost died and
Yeah, we
lost
died
it.
in the end, like so many times. I remember Jack fell off and he tried to like calculate where he fell so he could like build it.
Yeah.
He got slimed.
I know, and
No,
I
we did that with Ben, but I just messed it up. I messed it up by like 2 blocks and he died.
Well, it was it's quite the run.
But,
I'll give
yeah.
my little
Well, here,
eulogy. You know, we got Charlton that only lasted like freaking 3 days in the server. No, he was there for the beginning. He got to the mountain, and then once we kind of like started setting the base, then he quit. But he was here for up until like I remember he was here when the creepers blew up our chests like 4 times. I still got the videos of that. We got slimed. And then James was only here for like this probably about the same amount of time. But he will not his sacrifice will not be forgotten. And obviously Sam was on and off, but he hopped on a few more times too. It's definitely us 3 were the longest. Benos, Maximus, you and me, fully grinded. I'm proud to have served, fought, and died beside you guys many times. We, like you said, we enslaved many a population and villager. We forced a breeding upon them, and we forced a breeding upon all the sheep and cattle that we desired. Of course, we no consent to any of this was allowed. We crafted full netherite many times because we died so many times. I remember like going through the end
I remember. Wait, y'all remember when I had to like retrieve my netherite armor because I fell into the lava lake or something?
Oh yeah, I did remember. I remember like
I was stuck mid-air when we were doing quartz mining.
Oh yeah,
and then you had to place like blocks under me, and then I logged back on, and then Jack actually like killed me, bro.
Did I?
Yeah, you miscalculated it, and I like bro.
Well,
I remember that.
Well, I think Sam also died in the Nether too. Pretty sure. Regardless, we've had many a men lost in battle, but we will never forget.
Yeah.
We'll never forget. We'll never forgive all the creepers that killed us, the skeletons that shot us in the caves. And we will build a greater empire. And the next time the next place we settle down, we will build a community, a village to be enslaved by us. So we will never forget our fallen brethren. And we will build torture farms for mobs just to go on and slaughter them. So it's been a pleasure serving with you all, and excited for the afterlife.
Yes.
To finally rest.
Pleasure.
I might finally rest. Any last words? What are your last words, Ben, Miss Maximus?
Only one dude only left for was only on here for a day. So
that's some horrible last words, bro.
Oh, okay. I got an Elytra. Haha.
6-7.
Yeah.
There you go, bro. There's your last words.
I got the first Elytra. Haha.
All right, there you go. All right, Jack. What are your final words?
To all the villagers tortured in this life and the next.
Oh, that's beautiful. All right, well, I guess I'll sign off with my final statement. I was gonna say something like, what was I gonna say about the villagers? But
I stole it.
I was gonna say like, I gotta change it. now. I want our next build, our next place to be an empire ruling the people and the villages. So my final words will just be, instead of for the Republic, like Thorn said as he got slimed, I'll just say for the Empire. For the Empire.
Beautiful.
Alrighty, well.
For the Empire.
It's been a pleasure, lads. Let me stop this video so we can have it for posterity. When our kids think that they got a cool base, nah, bro, your base sucks, buddy.
Yeah, bro.
Alright.
You're cool enough, but not cool enough.